I should have had our marquee restorer, Brian Sarver, explain this body tag, but I'll go through it with you. As you can see in the upper left-hand corner, it's a 70 model year, and then we've got the body style, followed by an A, which would stand for the Atlanta plant, and then, of course, the Fisher body unit number. Going down to the first line there, the TR line, it's got a 756. Those are black coated fabric bucket seats, something you don't usually see. And then moving over to the L80, or I thought it was L80 at first, it's actually B80, and that is roof drip moldings, and the B90, the door window frame moldings. And that's typically what you see on an Atlanta build tag there. And then, of course, the dash dash for the paint color, which represents, it could have been any color, but you're going to have to look at the build sheet to see that. I don't have a copy of that, unfortunately. Brian does. And then the 06D would be the June, the 4th week of June. And, of course, that'd be a very, very late car. So, and then the rest of the numbers are just more data processing numbers that you might see on the build sheet, partial of those. So hopefully that explains a little bit.
Hey, Marc Meldrum, Meldrum's Monster Garage, and I'm up in the editing room going through some of the filming I did out at Finely Tuned Fabrications. I had a wonderful time out there, and Mark, the owner, and Brian Sarver showed me all around. We got to see Brian's car. We'll show you that in this video. And Mark showed me around a bunch of the cars that he's working on. He's been in business quite a while here. If I poke down to his website, which is finelytunedfabrications.com, you can go and visit that yourself. I'll put a link in the bloop bloop down here, and you can click on that. But he's into a little bit of everything. If I look in the About Us section, he started off being an auto mechanic right out of high school. Worked at a Ford dealership in Berea, worked at a Ohio gas station. In 1995, it looks like, or 96, he opened up his own business in Cleveland. He ran a small business, a general auto repair, custom cars and motorcycles. And then in 2005, he concentrated mostly on motorcycles for a while. But then he kind of moved his shop out to Lagrange, and I saw mostly cars out there, but he also does fabrications. He can draw things up with SolidWorks, 3D drawings. If you got an idea in your head and you want to get that out to him, I mean, he's the guy to do it. And they've got a bunch of metal fabricating machines out there, and he does metal fabrication. So hey, if you want a car restored or customized, or you need some metal fabricated for your project, he's your guy. He does a little bit of everything. He and his wife run the shop. I was talking to him a little bit about how the shop runs. She kind of runs the bill paying and all that stuff, and then he kind of runs fabricating and getting stuff done. So anyway, like I said, I'm out here in Meldrum's Monster Garage editing room, which also is my model making room too. So I've been working on a 1966 Chevy 2 SS. So I'm kind of making this up the same as what hopefully Mike and Larry's car will be someday. So I've got that going on. And yeah, let's quit BSing here, Mark. Let's get out and see this shop. Here we go. Hey, Marc Meldrum, Meldrum's Monster Garage, and we're taking a ride out to Lagrange, Ohio today. And we're going to visit a shop that I think you'll really, really enjoy. Quite a few cars right in the middle of restoration. And we're going to meet our buddy Brian Sarver out here. Hey, Marc Meldrum, Meldrum's Monster Garage, and we took a little field trip to Lagrange today. So we're at Finely Tuned Fabrication. And there's their little sign out here. They got the owner, Mark, has been showing me around here. And our buddies Brian Sarver and Craig Youngblood work out here. And they got, here we got an action shot going on now. They're taking the 68 Chevelle SS out of the paint booth. Boy, look at this, guys.
They don't even have a steering wheel on this thing, so they gotta move things around. Oh my gosh. So here's an idea of what the shop looks like. Looks like a couple different rooms here, and they just got redone. They redid the trunk on this, and they redid the black on the back. But look at some of they got a couple Camaros here. Oh my gosh, aren't they gorgeous? And they got a Corvette they're working on. And look at this 70 Chevelle. Oh my gosh. That is a dark gray. Just look at it. Isn't it a gorgeous car? Wow. So I'm just following these guys around right now. You can see they've got some different projects here. Look at that. I've been talking about these Model A's lately, and look at these guys have one in the shop here. They're slowly, and here, lo and behold, is Brian's 1970 Chevelle. They just got this painted. Look at this. What do we call it, Brian? Citrus green? Citrus green, a special color on this car. And I'm going to show you something very cool on this car. So citrus green wasn't a normal color here. So if you look at the body tag here, see it says dash dash. So what are we looking at here? We're looking at a 06D, so 4th week of June. And it looks like an Atlanta car there with the A there. But very, very cool. Look at this car. They're getting ready to put it together. They got it on a roller frame right now, so this isn't the frame it's going to end up on. But would you just look at that color? Wow. Gorgeous. And it looks like they got a 69 Firebird over here they're working on. Look at that. 57 Corvette they're working on. They were just telling me all about the dash. They've been custom dash they've been doing on this. Look at this. Crazy radio in here. Very cool. Got another 68 Chevelle. I guess they just got the engine in this. Look at that. Here's Phytech. Look at that. So here's an example of something that came out of somebody else's shop that was caught in body shop hell, and these guys kind of rescued it, and they got it in here now, and it looks like it's coming right along. There's a cool. So they got a couple 68 Chevelles in here. Got it figured out. They're getting this car ready to get on the lift. But what a cool shop, huh? Very cool. All right, so we're here with Marc. And Marc, tell me a little bit about your shop. Shop name, how long you been here in Lagrange?
We're Finely Tuned Fabrications. We've been here, we bought this place in 2019. We were in Berea. We started there in 2007, 8, something like that. We rented over there for years. We moved out to the country trying to get a tax break out here. It was cheaper to be here. So we moved out here in 2012, and we bought this place in 19 when it came available.
Nice. And it looks like, from what I can tell, you're a complete shop.
Yeah.
I mean, you're paint and body work and metal work.
We try to do it all. The only thing we do is we don't sew. We have a couple of good interior guys we send everything out to, and they keep us going. So we take on probably more than we should, but we get it done. We turn out a lot more work than most shops do with more people. So
this is nice. He's grabbing up all these retired guys to help him out.
Right.
Huh?
They keep us going. We're all trying to relive our childhood, right?
Exactly. Well, thanks for inviting me out to your shop today. I love it.
Thanks for stopping.
And we're gonna go over here and talk to Brian for a little bit about his 70 Chevelle.
Yeah, he's got a great car.
All right.
Thanks.
All right. Now we got Brian, and Brian's been working on this very unique colored Chevelle here. So Brian, tell me a little bit. I've seen this car in your garage for the last 20 years, and you finally got it over here. And tell me about the uniqueness of this car. Why is it this color?
Well, of course, in 70 they had a bunch of special paint cars, multiple different colors, but supposedly this was only in Canada, the Spring Colors program.
Okay.
So up there, if you got it from the Oshawa plant, you could order it with this color, but in the U.S., you couldn't. So it had to be a special order.
So I was looking at your body tag over there. It's an Atlanta car.
It's Atlanta.
And it's built in fourth week of June.
And there's no color codes.
Right. I did a close-up on that.
So the only way you know what the color is by having a build sheet, which I have, that tells, I mean, when we took the car apart, you could find snippets of green. So we knew that. There was different pictures that I have of the car.
Now, what color was it when you got it first?
It was Fathom Blue.
Oh, the famous Fathom Blue that everybody wants.
Right. It's either Fathom Blue or red, right?
Yeah. Just like in 1966, everybody had a Marina Blue Chevelle. In 1970, they had the Fathom Blue. But
so yeah, I've had it for 20 years now. About 9 or 10 years ago, I sent it to Eric Nielsen at Red Line.
Right.
He did the sheet metal work. And then it's been setting, and actually Mark kind of pushed me to get my butt moving. So 2 years ago, he had me bring it out here, and for 2 years, he put blood, sweat, and tears in it.
Oh my gosh.
Finished doing the final body work on it. And then we worked on all the nooks and crannies, door jambs, floor pans, firewalls, all that.
So much work. And so it's not setting on the chassis it's going to be on in the future.
Right.
It's just setting on a roller
It's
right
just
now.
a roller chassis, because I have the chassis that belongs to the car. It's getting blasted, and we're going to blast it, prime it, paint it, and get all the suspension and build that engine trans, and then flip it over
to the, as we call it, the concourse restoration quality that Brian is known for.
Try to do. Exactly.
And so when are you going to paint the stripes on?
No stripes. Everybody asked me
that question was loaded.
Like,
I knew that.
Where's my black stripes?
Yeah.
And even Mark, who painted it, is like, are you sure we're not going to put stripes? Well, of course, the build sheet doesn't call for stripes. So as much as I love black stripes, I gotta do it without the stripes.
Yeah.
So no stripes at all.
Okay. And it's not, people say, oh, it's stripe delete. No, you had to want the stripes.
So the whole story, and most people who really know Chevelles know the stripe delete thing is technically with cowl induction hood.
Right.
So if you ordered a cowl induction hood, then it automatically came with the stripes. If you didn't want them, you had to delete them. If you just had a super sport hood, no stripes at all, you had to order the stripes.
Right.
So this car wasn't ordered with stripes.
Very cool. And we got the hood. Let's come over here.
Stripeless hood.
There's the proof. There's no cowl induction here. And there's the hood on it. Now these guys got a lot more work to do. They got a lot of buffing and wet sanding and all that good stuff to do. But this is going to be a unique car. So you can see they got the whole inside to build and whatnot. And it's looking good. Looking good, guys. Thanks for the tour on the shop, and thanks for the tour on this 70 Chevelle.
Thanks a lot for coming.
All right. As we say on Meldrum's Monster Garage, see ya.